For this circuit, we're going to work at the prescribed amount of time at a moderate intensity. That being said, you're going to do the exercise with a given number of reps, take whatever rest you need, and then move on to the next exercise. When I say take as much rest as you need, to keep it at about that moderate intensity. We're not trying to get as many reps as possible or as many rounds as possible or anything like that. Just for the allotted amount of time, we're trying to keep it at a steady state of work for a moderate intensity. We're going to start off with a walking lunge. So whatever space you have, I'm in a pretty tight space here. If that's all you have, you simply do a lunge, back up, flip around, switch legs, back up. Superman ISO. I'm going to lay with face down, arms extended, legs extended. From here, I'm simply going to raise as much of my body off the floor as I can. Primarily my stomach will be on the ground. Holding that position as high as I can for the allotted amount of time. Lateral walking push-up. You're going to start in a push-up position. From there, I'm going to walk towards the camera with my right leg, left arm simultaneously. Then I'm going right arm, left leg, back in a push-up position, do a push-up. Then I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to walk away from the camera, push-up. Single leg glute bridge. I'm going to start off in this position, laying on my back, knees bent. I'm going to extend one leg out, keep it parallel to the floor, just off the floor. From there, I'm going to drive through this foot. I'm going to drive up until this leg gets parallel with this leg. Back down to the floor, back up. Supine elbow push-up, good way to train the back with no equipment. I'm going to start out laying on my back, elbows pushed into the floor. From there, I'm going to drive my elbows into the floor, lifting my shoulders and my head up off the floor. I'm trying to drive my chest towards my hand, just like so. Lower body stays on the ground, trying to drive that head, driving my sternum towards the ceiling. Supine extended crunch. We're going to start off in this position. I'm going to go hands behind the head. My legs are fully extended, but I'm going to keep my legs just about an inch off the floor, similar to a position you'd be in for a flutter kick. From there, I'm going to crunch up, go knees to elbow, back out, legs extended, crunch back up. Again, I'm fully extending my legs each time, but they should remain about an inch off the floor. Jumping jack's pretty straightforward. Just doing a traditional jumping jack. Make sure you don't hit anything overhead. Then for the Y's, T's, and I's, you're going to bend over at the hips, keep your back flat. You want to get your torso as close to parallel to the floor as you can. From here, I'm going to extend my arms, and we're going to go thumbs to the ceiling the entire time. So for every movement, so I'm going to start off with the T's. I'm going straight out to the side. As I finish at the top, you can see my thumbs are up. You can keep your hands in a fist or extended, doesn't matter, as long as your thumbs are up. I'm happy. So there's your T's. Y's coming up at about a 45-degree angle. Again, keep those thumbs pointed to the ceiling. And thirdly, we'll do the I's, coming straight up overhead. Try to make sure all that range of motion is coming from your shoulders, so I'm not arching my back or anything to get there.